Preparation of books of original entry. The preparation of books of original entry involves setting up books and establishing the necessary structures and procedures to accurately and organize transactions. Here are the general steps involved in preparing books of original entry. Number 1, determine the types of books. There is a need to identify the specific types of books of original entry that are needed based on the nature of your business and the types of transactions you will be recording. Common books of original entry include the sales journal, the cash book, the purchase journal, and the general journal. Number 2 is design the format. There's a need to design the format. That is to determine the format and layout for each book of original entry. Decide on the columns and the headings that will be included, such as the date, the description, accounts or reference, the debits, the credits, or the total. And there is a need to customize the formats to suit one's specific business needs and comply with any legal or industrial requirements. Number 3 points to notice: obtain or create the books. There is a need to acquire physical books or set up electronic templates for each books of original entry. If using a computerized accounting system, there is a need to configure the software to align with the desired format and structure. Number 4 is establish numbering and paginization. There is a need to assign unique page numbers to each page of the books of original entry. This helps in referencing and tracking transactions to make sure the page numbers are sequential and clearly labeled out. Number 5th point is determine the recording frequency. There is a need to decide how often an individual will record the transactions in the books of original entry. Some businesses record transactions daily, while others do it weekly or sometimes monthly. There's a need to determine the most appropriate frequency based on the volume and nature of the transaction the organization or the company is ventured into. Number 6 point is develop recording procedures. There is a need to establish clear procedures for recording transactions in the books of original entry. We should define who is responsible for recording and reviewing the entries, as well as any authorization or approval requirements, whichever case may be. There is a need to document the procedures to ensure consistency and accuracy in recording. Number 7 point is train staff. There's a need to train the staff. For the employees of the organization, they are responsible for recording transactions and they should provide them with proper training. The organization should provide the employee with proper training on how to use the books of original entry, which including the formats, the columns, and procedures to follow by them. And the organization should ensure that they understand the importance of accurate and timely recording. Another point is implement internal controls. Put in place internal controls to safeguard the integrity of the books of original entry. This may include segregation of duties, regular reviews and reconciliation of transactions, and appropriate authorization and approval processes. Number 9 point is periodic review and audit. Regularly review. There is a need to regularly review and audit the entries recorded in books of original entry in order to ensure accuracy, completeness, compliance with relevant accounting standards and regulations. By following all the steps I talked about, an individual can effectively prepare and establish books of original entry that will serve as reliable record for an individual business financial transactions.